When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSInstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you're being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
The Rod Eccles Show.
Now comes a point of the dichotomy of this program, especially tonight. The two different. Welcome back, folks. I've had the 3 or 4 minutes there to chill out a little bit, so I could bring you this next wonderful song. Christmas, because this is the Christmas season, spirit of giving. You know what? I am more happy. I am happy to give 12 months out of the year. Yes, I am more than happy to give little leaded gifts wrapped in copper tubing to anyone and everyone who threatens the peace of anybody else around the world. Yeah, for those of you in Rush Limbaugh's Rio Linda, that would be bullets. Okay? Free of charge. I'll give as many as is needed. I really will. I don't think it's an unchristian stance to take to want to, no religion. Well, you've got even the so-called peaceful people like the Amish, who do not. It takes a lot to raise their ire, who do not wish to engage in violence. I understand. Now, understand, most people on this planet, and indeed most Americans, do not want to be involved in unnecessary violence. We don't want it. We don't want war. And, I can understand how sometimes you can get fatigued or tired of war, but we don't, because we don't want it. Look, people were getting fatigued and tired of war during World War II. It was a long war. I mean, we're talking major battles daily. It was long. It was drawn out. It was hard. It was terrible. It was devastating. A good portion of an entire continent was left in ruin. I'm still amazed at Europe, where the battles were, where the fighting actually was. I'm still amazed that Europe was able to recoup so quickly. Japan, to regroup so quickly after having two of its cities totally annihilated. I'm just amazed by that. And it's because people do such great work in peace. When there is peace, there is a focus of a betterment of humanity, of making things in life better. Yes, war takes away from that focus. And I understand that a lot of our technology today is due to even kings and queens going back to the Dark Ages and even before that, of being focused on war and warfare. But we seem to be at our best, not at war, but when we are at peace. That is when society really flourishes and blossoms. I mean, you have a hard time today going to any World War II war city and finding destruction from World War II. Sure, you can find some of the some of the stuff that's been preserved, and you can go out into the woods in certain parts of the certain countries and find the remnants of World War II. You can see still see the divots of bombs and everything from explosions, but to actually see the real life, total and complete devastation that was World War II in any of the cities that the wars actually took place, you are hard pressed to find that damage. Because during peace, man likes to flourish. But sometimes you have to fight in order to get that peace. Christ told us that. If Christ was all about nothing but peace and being, so against violence and stuff, he wouldn't have overturned the tables of the money changers. He wouldn't have shown some of his physical wrath. There is a time. There is a time for anger, a time for war. Unfortunately. And right now, we are forced into a time of war, and people have to understand that. It does not matter if we think that we're at war with them or not. It does not matter if we've declared war on them or not. That doesn't matter. The point is that they are at war with us. They have declared war on us. They are fighting us as if they are in a war. They are killing us as if they are in a war. That's what matters. That is the only thing that matters. And I believe that the entire Bible, and see, a lot of Christians will want to discount the Old Testament, which they should not do, because Christ did not say he did not say that he came to change the law at all. He came to fulfill the law, and he meant that law which dealt with salvation. All those salvation laws of the Old Testament came to fruition with him as the ultimate sacrifice. Everything else still stands. The Bible, the Old Testament, is still as accurate, is still as important as it ever was. Christians better understand that, because in the Old Testament, God himself ordered Israel to go to war at certain specific times to do certain specific things. He also told and challenged all the kings of Israel to protect his people. So there's a time for war, a time for defense, and it is biblical. With that said, I have another song from Wesley Putnam, waiting in the wings for you to give a listen to. Of course, you can find more of his stuff at wesleyputnam.org. This one is entitled, very familiar title, What Child Is This?
Shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. Such mean estate, where ox and ass are feeding. Good Christians fear, for sinners hear the silent word is pleading. Nails, spears shall pierce him through. The cross for me, for you. Hail, hail, the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, come, peasant king, to own him. The King of kings salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone.